Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Sunday, the day before Labor Day, and we've been back home for a week and a day. And I told you when we left Saturday that I had a rear main seal leak. We dumped some. This is just a fast synopsis of everything that's been going on with the 2007 Chevy Suburban here. I replaced oil pan gasket, did a bunch of stuff, pick up tube O-ring, fix a bunch of leaks and stuff like that. And then after that, lo and behold, the rear main seal starts leaking. So we were going on a trip. I didn't really have time to pull the transmission to do everything, so I bought some AT205. That says stuff Scotty Kilmer has been touting for years. A lot of other people as well. They've had some good luck with it with really small leaks that has sealed up pretty good. But this was a pretty major leak. I mean, you could literally sit there and watch it drip, 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 and you could physically see it dripping while the vehicle was running. That's how bad it was. We dumped some AT205 in it, did a fresh oil change, all that stuff, and drove it for about 2 months. The leak never stopped, it never slowed down, didn't do anything. It was a perfect opportunity for me to turn this into a What Chemical Works series for stuff like rear main seal leaks, things like that. And I heard Blue Devil was a little bit more aggressive than AT205. There's also some other products people talk about, like bar stop leak. Some other people were saying get like the Red Bottle Max Life Valvoline. It's got a little bit more ester in it. The one that has the most ester is actually the Valvoline Max Life Ultra technology, and I don't think it's the red. It might be the Red Bottle, but I don't think it's the Red Bottle. But it's a full synthetic, high mileage Valvoline Ultra Max Life technology. It's not just the regular Red Bottle Max Life technology. It's the Ultra version, has a little bit more ester in it, and over a longer period that may work, but that's something that I didn't have time for that. And you really can't do a decent video series on something like that, because it'd be the same repetitive thing over and over and over again for months upon months upon months upon months upon months, and that would get extremely boring. So I topped everything off here, checked the fluid. I was about 2 quarts low before we left for St. Louis. It's a 5-hour drive. We lost about 2 quarts on the way, and then once we got there and settled down, we slept. The next morning we woke up, and on that Sunday I decided that I would top it off again and I would try a different chemical. So I tried the Blue Devil oil stop leak, the oil stop sealer. I've got a full video on that. I'll link it down below. And we drove it the rest of that day and the next day, and all of a sudden the leak within, it says more major leaks need almost 2 full days of driving in order for it to kind of slow down or stop. Between that Sunday and Monday, the consumption went down extremely, like I would say probably 80 to 90% slowed down. I was only losing about 1/4 of a quart with hours of driving, and that's like 2 hours one way, 2 hours another way. I even took a 2-hour trip down south, checked it again, topped it off 1/2 quart. A couple days later, a couple days after that, checked in with you guys again. The Blue Devil seemed to do what the AT205 couldn't do with a more major leak. So we've been back since last Saturday. I haven't touched this. I haven't topped it off, nothing. I've left that same oil in there. We were like one or two dots down on the dipstick from the actual measuring level indicator. Let's see where we're at right now. I'm not going to cut this. I just paused it for a second, but then I realized, you know what, you guys like to see this in live time. The vehicle's been running for about 20 minutes because I'm out here cleaning vehicles up and getting tree debris and stuff, everything off, because we had a storm. The grass is long, so I'm cutting grass and stuff while I'm out here. Gonna get these out to the car wash, get them cleaned. Let's see where we're at. I can tell we probably lost a little, but not a lot. My wife's been driving this all week, back and forth to work, back and forth to the store, to her parents' house, all kinds of stuff. So she's been putting some miles on it. And yeah, so we were down at that second dot. Now we're down at the fourth. So this week we probably lost close to 1/4 quart. Not a lot. Definitely slowed down substantially. It's going to give me some more time. At this point, I can either leave it the way it is, because now we're seeing a trend. We're seeing about 1/4 quart we're leaking out. What would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see me top this off and throw some bar stop leak in here and see what it does? Or would you like a fresh oil change out of this and then see what it does? I'd really not like to waste the oil that's in here, because this oil is like brand new. I do know that there is still some Blue Devil stop leak in here. I could either add the bars to it to see if we stop completely or if it improves anything, or I can just change the oil and put it in there by itself. It's kind of like wasting money, but at this point, we know the Blue Devil actually works. It works substantially better than AT205. I mean, that's without a shadow of a doubt. I showed you guys 2 months of driving it with AT205, and AT205 didn't do almost anything, where the Blue Devil reacted immediately. So, oil loss is way down. So now I have to decide what the right thing to do is. Drain the oil, put fresh oil in there, and then put the bar stop leak, that dual, it's got the stop leak and conditioner in there. I'll show you what it looks like. It's this one. It's the one that says restores performance and adds protection, stops leaks and noise and smoking. What do you think? Let me know down below what you want done, and I'll do it. Take care. Be blessed. Have a great Sunday. Until next time. Bonus. Another option is, should we dump another bottle of Blue Devil in here and see what it does? Let me know.